What's going on, everybody? This is Blockchain Bullz, and today we're here to report on what is going on in the cryptocurrency market with Binance. That token, that coin, that smart chain is absolutely exploding, currently sitting at $215 per coin right now with a $33 billion market cap. Polkadot was sitting at number 4. I mean, you could say number 3 because who really counts Tether anyway, a stable coin? I don't even know why it's on these lists. But basically, Binance has stepped into the number 3 position. And I think it is coming towards Ethereum really quickly. I mean, this thing is a juggernaut. It is really moving. And it's not because of the exchange. It's because of the Binance smart chain, which we'll be talking about a little bit more in this video. But whether you guys like it or love it, Cardano and Polkadot just are having a hard time keeping up with Binance. Binance breezed through the top 10, and now it's all the way at number 4. And that's what we're going to talk about is the Binance Smart Chain. If you guys are excited about this video, crush up the likes. Let us know where in the world you are tuning in from. How's the weather where you guys are? And what do you guys think about what's going on with Binance as it's continuing its meteoric rise past Polkadot and Cardano? And can Cardano or Polkadot keep up? Here's the deal. I don't think Cardano in the short term, unless it starts getting projects developed on that platform where they start really getting aggressive with developing apps, dApps on that platform, I don't see how it's going to be able to keep up with Binance. There's not enough retail investors out there that are going to be able to carry that thing because this smart chain for Binance is just a juggernaut. The only one that I think can maybe keep up possibly is going to be Polkadot because they're aggressive. They have the parachains, they have the IDOs. We'll see. But, you know, all these people who are into XRP and all this stuff, it's just not going to be able to keep up with Binance right now. And Binance just keeps getting up there and up there. And maybe it goes to $100 billion market cap before here long. Okay. So thanks to the 8 people who already crushed up the likes. And let's go ahead and talk about this Binance Smart Chain so you guys know what's going on because this market is moving really quickly. So the mainnet went live for the for BNB, right? Basically the smart chain in April of 2020. The Binance Smart Chain, BSC, created to run parallel to Binance Chain. BSC enables the creation of smart contracts for tokens on the Binance branded blockchain. It also introduces an all-new staking mechanism for BNB, one of the world's top cryptocurrencies. So this is right there on the Binance blog. And the reason I'm talking about this is because you guys need to know what's happening because this happened so fast. Literally in 2021, Binance is just moving absolutely parabolic. So the launch of BSC, an Ethereum virtual machine compatible blockchain that is ready to be tested and piloted by some of the top projects in the crypto industry, is expected to greatly increase the utility of both Binance Chain and BNB with the introduction of the Proof of Stake Authority, POSA, consensus mechanisms. So what does this mean to you, for you guys as the investors? Well, as you guys already know, some of you, most of you, I would assume, know that yield farming is really popular right now. And if you guys can get into any sort of cryptocurrency projects that are being built on Binance, that's a big thing. Okay, I see you guys out there. I'm seeing Matt, Matthew, Sewer, or Suar, Ibarra. I'm seeing Earn Crypto and Investment. Ibarra asked me, do I own any BNB? I do have a couple BNB, but it's nothing like I honestly, every time I got BNB, I just kind of cut ties with it. And I'm just amazed. I mean, I did not see this coming. I will tell you straight up, I did not see Binance doing what it did. I mean, I've sold BNB at $10. I've sold it at $30. You know, I would get it because of referring friends to Binance. By the way, I'll put a link to Binance.us in the description below after the end of the video so you guys can sign up if you guys don't have an account with Binance.us, which is basically the only way Americans can get signed up. Those of you outside of the US are using Binance platform and absolutely loving it because the real Binance, the genuine Binance, is way better than Binance.us. But Binance.us is up and coming, you know, we'll see. So Matt Robinson says, XRP is a stable coin. Please be sensible and drop it. No more worlds of hurt. I mean, it's been in the 50s, but before that, it was in the 30s. I wouldn't call it a stable coin. But I'm excited for Flare, Spark Flare. That'll be interesting. Do you think linear finance will be on Binance? I believe it already is. I was just looking at linear here on, by the way, let me know what coins you guys are looking at, tokens or coins, because I'm really interested to hear what you guys are also dialing into here right now. But let's see here. I see you guys already talking about linear. So it's, if I go to CoinMarketCap, it says right here, Binance Smart Chain is where what they got with linear. Yield farming. It's also got the DOT ecosystem, because what you're talking about is interoperability. But the big thing is the low fees. Binance Smart Chain has the low fees, and I believe even faster than what we've seen with, I mean, much faster than what we're even seeing with Ethereum. I mean, I tried to send some money from Coinbase to Coinbase Wallet Ethereum, and it took about 16 hours to send over. It was just a transfer. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was a glitch in the system, but network congestion is out of control on Ethereum. And here comes Binance Smart Chain to save the day. And everyone's like, hey, this is actually better than what I thought. So I see lots of coins coming in here. Thanks to the 16 people who already crushed up the likes. Okay, you guys are talking about Super Farm, but where are you going to buy Super Farm right now? I don't think Super Farm's available. I know that's up and coming. Let's see. Well, if you go on to CoinMarketCap, it does say linear finance is on the smart chain, or it's compatible with the smart chain because of the interoperability. So what do I think about Algo currently holding and staking? Please let me know. All right, let's take a look at Algo right now, taking a look at the price action. I mean, this is one of those projects you're going to have to be patient with. I would like to know that in a bull market that some of these projects are able to move really quickly. I think in crypto, you've got to be able to move quickly. And as much as I love Cardano, man, they just are really not the biggest fans of moving quickly with anything. They like to really take their time. But I will say that's good and all. But what's even better is what CZ does at Binance. He moves fast, and he still doesn't break things, and he holds the shit together. So it's like what you're dealing with. I mean, you could say, you know, that the turtle, it's like the tortoise and the hare, right? You know, the tortoise wins ultimately, even though the hare looks like he's going to win the whole race. I mean, this could be the scenario between Binance and Cardano or something like that. But as of right now, I mean, it looks like CZ is just way too smart. I mean, the guy is super smart. CZ is, I mean, look what he did back with the exchange, Binance, back in 2017. I mean, I tip my cap to CZ. If you guys don't know who CZ is, you guys can follow him over on Twitter. Oh, you're saying, I mean, it's not tradable on Binance Exchange. No, if you're trying to get your hands onto Linear Finance, which actually is a really good project, it's on a dip too. So, I mean, you know, I think it was trading as high as 10 cents. So it's pulled off its previous high of 10 cents and is now sitting at 7. So if you were trying to get into Lena, maybe now is a good time to consider it. But where would you get your hands on it? Uniswap. Yeah, Uniswap. Do you guys know how to use Uniswap? Because I get the impression that a lot of people don't even know how to use Uniswap, because that's not any fault of your own. I understand it is kind of complicated for newbies, especially. I ran a poll on the channel yesterday. I said, how many of you guys in the audience are actually new? And they said about 50%. And I don't expect newbies to know how to use Uniswap, although it would be in their best interest. But I would say once Lena gets listed on some of these bigger exchanges, including Binance and Binance.us, that you would expect to see some sort of growth with Binance. Where do I see linear finance price prediction? I mean, I think it could. I think it's reasonable to suggest that. I mean, price prediction, I can forecast it for you. I can't really predict it because I don't have I do have a forecasting model, not a prediction model. I would say that you could probably put this around about reasonably $500 million market cap. Pretty reasonably by the end of the year. I mean, that could happen quicker than you might expect too. I mean, this thing could really jettison. Some of the projects that I'm seeing really taking off right now would probably, if we just go look at some of the hottest projects on the market right now over the last 24 hours and see where they're coming from. We've got Venus, Venus is, I mean, it's a lot of this stuff that's taken off over the last 24 hours are yield aggregators. So if you guys don't know what a yield out aggregator is, this is where you're going to want to be with where your guys are trying to put your money. Because you could see Venus, someone was talking about Venus the other day on this channel, and they called it. I mean, even if you look at, let's see here. What do we got? Oh, no, they didn't put it out there on Unibright. Let's see here. So last 24 hours, you've got Venus. Okay. You've got Pancake Swap. These are some big movers. What else did we see? Now, I'm not saying buy these. I'm saying these were some of the biggest movers over the last 24 hours. Bora, which is a gaming wallet, is a gaming ecosystem and a wallet. So Bora just took off. It's probably going to pull back. Pancake Swap is actually really doing great. I mean, that's just a solid investment right there. If you guys haven't checked that out, but again, it's on a massive skyrocket right now. So I would be patient. I wouldn't try to jump into Pancake Swap unless you absolutely needed to. I think you could wait. And hey, Venus and Pancake follow BNB. Yeah. So I don't know. I would say that BNB. I mean, I thought it was going to cool down. I thought Binance Coin was going to cool down once it crossed 100, but boy, was I wrong. It just breezed right through 100, and it just keeps taking off. Actually, Binance Coin right now, as we speak, just passed Tether legitimately in market cap. So that tells you something. Binance Coin is going for Ethereum. I wish I had more Binance Coin. I can tell you that right now. I don't have nearly enough Binance Coin. This thing is really huge. It's making moves. I would say, what do you guys think? You guys think it's going to catch Ethereum? I mean, you guys think it's going there? I don't see why not, actually. I really don't see why not. Scared on Binance Smart Chain projects, looks very scammy, like Birthday Finance. Oh, yeah, the names. You're right. I mean, like I said, I mean, I'm just analyzing the market. I'm not advocating for it one way or another. I am just saying that, wow, it is hot. So I'm not saying go out there and buy any of these projects. So they do actually have a scammy vibe to them. I mean, because yeah, the names and the graphics they used. I mean, not just the Pancake Swap, but if you look at, like, I think they call them like Froggy, Tortoise, and the graphics are some of the most generic. I thought Stellar Lumens had a generic logo. For real. I really thought Stellar Lumens always had a generic logo. But some of the most generic logos I'm seeing right now are on the Binance Smart Chain, for real. Now, I'm not going to put too much into logos or names, but that is some kind of scammy looking stuff. And I don't know what they're doing, but let's hope that Binance Smart Chain is legit and that they are crossing their T's and dotting their I's, because we don't really need any sort of issues dragging the SEC or some regulatory body into the cryptocurrency market because of some crazy stuff like we had with BitConnect previously. You know what I'm saying? Dinesh says, yes, it will. BNB will go past Ethereum. No. T Holmes says, yep, me too. I thought it was going to pull back. Might be ETH 2.0. We need ETH 2.0 sooner than later. I mean, especially if you're invested in Ethereum. Although Ethereum is kind of making a move here, which is exciting because, it's coming up on $2,000. It's going to hit it. It's going to get to 2K, but it's just taking a lot longer than everyone thought because there's some manipulation going on with Ethereum, it appears. But Binance Smart Chain is just really rallying. What other tokens and coins do you guys want me to look at here? I see you guys talking about Bancor Network, Lena on ETH, BSC, and DOT. Buy now or cry, says Smart. Okay. T Holmes. See, so what tokens or coins are you guys big on? Oh, Voyager. Voyager has been that's another cryptocurrency that's just been a star. I mean, and I've thought Voyager was going to pull back. I thought it was going to slow down, but I mean, you could have bought Voyager. Okay. You could have bought Voyager, I believe, in December for 16 cents. Let me just confirm that for you. Okay, so on January 5th, January 5th of this year, you could have bought Voyager for 16 cents. Right now, it is sitting at $4.83. This is formerly known as Ethos. So I'm just amazed. Obviously, they're building a great project, but I really am amazed at, for an asset management platform, they're just killing it. Okay, I see lots of coins coming in. I will pick the ones that I think are good. I like the Dash. I like how people are talking about Dash. I think Dash has a bright future. I see you guys talking about Frontier. Yeah, before it was Ethos, it was Bitcoins, says Christopher. You're right. What do you think about Matic? Well, we were talking about, that was another one, Decentraland. Some people were talking about Decentraland and saying that OVR looked like it was going to be able to do some big things. Are you talking about Polygon? That thing's been mooning. Let's see here. Your beloved Matic is becoming Polygon. Is that what you're talking about? Internet. So the oracles, that's something that I would take a look at when it comes to like the Binance Smart Chain, Polkadot. You want to know who's going to be the oracle of, you know, the chain link of Binance, right? Is there something that's going to be better? Who's the chain link? I know there's already a couple projects that are already being built. And I think I've invested in a couple of them over on Uniswap. But there's a couple of the, thanks to the 29 people who crushed up the likes, by the way. Matt Robinson says, are you buying NFTs to trade? I am not actually buying NFTs. I'm investing in the platforms, but I'm not actually buying the NFTs themselves. API 3, my thoughts on API 3. API 3 is obviously an oracle. It's doing good in terms of price action, but you know, it hasn't really made a splash into the arena like we'd like to see with Chainlink, because Chainlink's still the big dog, still has the market share. But we've seen Band Protocol take off. That's another oracle. For those of you who have been invested in Band, you're probably pretty excited about that. You can get that on Coinbase. It's an oracle. So, I mean, we're seeing, it also says right here now on CoinMarketCap, Binance Chain that Band Protocol is able to interoperate with. So that's pretty good. What's going on? Twin Porch Trailer Trash. What's up, Blockchain Jay? Haven't heard XEM talked about. Oh, man. In eons. Yeah, I haven't really heard too much about XEM either. I mean, I was wondering about that one because you're talking about NEM. Let me see, NEM. It's like Neo, right? I mean, it had its day, and now it's kind of it's kind of just gone flat. But this is a project that once it gets going, I mean, it can really skyrocket. We've seen XEM go as high as a $17 billion market cap before. So, I mean, you know, keep your eye on something like this, especially if they get aggressive with something, they could roll up. Some of the projects that I'm keeping an eye on, if I'm looking at some good buys, I mean, it's the market, in my opinion, is overbought. But I mean, when you're looking at good buys on the table right now, I think that's kind of where I'm at. I'm always looking at these new startups. I'm not really looking at anything that's in the top 50 too hard right now. But if I was to look at some things in the top 50 that have my attention, oh man, I would say Algorand is a decent buy at this price. You know, not professional financial advice, but that's where I'm at. Kusama is looking pretty good. I still think that Polkadot's got a lot of room to go, although it's kind of fallen back or kind of stabilized here in the last couple of days, which could be good for a buying opportunity. Stellar, I think Stellar is becoming a stable coin. Stellar hasn't really got traction on the market. I mean, I'd like to see Stellar get going, but I don't see the innovation happening out of Stellar's corners, and they're just still kind of like a legacy project that kind of sticks around, kind of like what happened with XRP. You know, you have the XLM army, you have the XRP army, like you have the Cardano army. And what you're basically dealing with here is retailers' favorites because they basically trade like penny stocks, you know, under $1. But the reality is, you know, what are they working on obviously the best tech out of those would probably be Cardano by a long shot. I like what Cardano's working on in that. If you're taking a look at those coins that are under $1. We just recently watched Aave have a big year, but they're actually down a little bit. So that's something to keep an eye on. Dogecoin is probably every retailer who bought Dogecoin in the last week hates Dogecoin right now because it did not deliver for them. IOTA, some people are talking about that because there were some deals that were in the works with sensors and whatnot. But Dash Dash is obviously having a big week. Dash is having a big week, and it could get a lot more interesting. But when I'm looking at investment opportunities, I mean, right now you can't really go wrong with Binance. I mean, they've just absolutely just proven themselves to be the super hybrid, right? Some people like Celo. They like these alternative tokenomics, like what you have with RSR. I still like RSR, Ready Reserve. Let's see, what are you guys talking about here? Piotr says he loves Cardano. T Home says he's buying DOT, so he's buying Polkadot. Tom, the crypto man, who is definitely a big player on this channel here. Building Buds, answer to your question, high supply. BCH, when it comes to BCH, so you're talking about Bitcoin Cash. The one advantage that I would see with Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, obviously Bitcoin and Ethereum, is the fact that they are on the PayPal network. And for I would say for the boomers, when the boomers finally do, the light bulb finally goes off, their easiest way they're going to be able to get their hands on cryptocurrency is going to be on PayPal, and they might just turn to something like Bitcoin Cash. I've seen some guys like Kim.com. You guys know Kim.com from New Zealand. He's actually a German guy, but he lives in New Zealand. He was actually, I would say, shilling Bitcoin Cash pretty hard. I don't know what his obsession with Bitcoin Cash is, but maybe he's like, oh yeah, it's on PayPal, so the boomers are going to be able to get their hands on it. So when you're investing in Bitcoin Cash, that could be an interesting idea to explore. Does it benefit from being on PayPal? So thanks to everyone who's new, subscribers, new checking out this channel here, and thanks to the 42 people who crushed the likes, and keep pumping the likes if you guys are excited about Ethereum hitting 2,000, because it looks like it might happen in the next 24 hours. But obviously Binance Coin is the new hero, although over the last hour here, Chili's is really soaring. For those of you who've been invested in Chili's, this one's having a big hour right now. Gate token is having a big hour. Pancake swap just keeps going. Venus keeps going. Binance Coin keeps soaring. This is all happening in the last hour. So, I mean, over the last 60 minutes, you've seen some real. I mean, this live's been going for 23 minutes, and in that time frame, we've watched Binance Coin just keep going up, up, up. Now, I'm not saying FOMO into it, although if there was one coin that I did not expect to just keep going up, keep going up, keep going up, it was Binance Coin. And every time I have been very wrong. Binance Coin keeps defying all odds. So I would say that, all the other cryptocurrencies that are following Binance right now really taken off. Really, really, really taken off. Wish I would have bought BNB. Too late. Is it too late to buy BNB? I don't know. I mean, I've been thinking it's been too late to buy BNB ever since it crossed $100. Ever since it crossed 50, I was surprised that it kept going like that from 50 to 100. But now that I look at it, the fact that the Binance Smart Chain is the new big deal in crypto, probably not too surprising. I don't know why I keep being in denial about it, but one thing I've learned is don't bet against CZ. Don't hack CZ. Don't bet against CZ because he's gonna take your lunch. He's gonna take your lunch. Spartan Protocol. Anyone? Binance Smart Chain. I'll take a look at Spartan. Shield me some more coins, guys. We know you like to shield some coins. Give me some good ones. I want to know someone who's got something real solid. I want to know the guys who got the real solid picks, not some of these these ones that are just barely even doing anything, or kind of just laying low. I want the juice. I want the goods. Give me some goods, and we'll talk about it on this channel. Reef. Let me take a look at Reef. Let me take a look here at Reef. All right, Reef. Okay, obviously it's still very low cap. I mean, it's $126 million market cap. Not too long ago, I would have said that was a lot. So obviously on Polkadot ecosystem, Reef Finance, I would say, there is some controversy about this project being legit because you have heard some questions revolving around that, but you go to their website, everything seems to check out. Powered by Polkadot. Reef is now on Binance. I would say, hey, I like plasma finance, but if you guys are absolutely hooked on Reef Finance, okay, there we go. Frontier. Okay, you guys are big on Frontier. Thanks to the 51 people who are crushing up the likes. Okay, so let me take a look at Frontier, because Frontier got shielded by BitBoy Crypto pretty hard. You know how he it's like the BitBoy crunch, the BitBoy pump. BitBoy knows how to pump it, doesn't he? He loves to pump them coins, and he's actually a pretty good marketer. He's definitely infotainment, but you got to wear your big boy pants when you watch BitBoy, because he moves fast. He gets ahead of the curve, and sometimes people who are inexperienced with cryptocurrency might get caught in some of these BitBoy pumps. Like this one, I mean, February 17th, when he pumped it, went to $5.61, currently sitting at $3.68. If you bought the BitBoy pump, you got lost. So now that it's kind of consolidated, now I would take a look at Frontier, probably. Obviously, it is a decent project from that perspective, being a collectibles and NFT, DeFi, staking. It's on the DOT ecosystem. So yes, I would say take a look at Frontier now that it's already come off that pump. But now it's sitting at under $100 million market cap. So Berry data. I keep hearing a lot about Berry. So let's take a look at Berry. Oh, Berry data. There's Rent Berry, there's Berry data. Berry. So I got to take a look at this one real quick here and really give you guys a good analysis on what I'm seeing here. A decentralized Oracle. Oh yeah. This one. It's on the Binance Smart Chain. So this is an Oracle on the Binance Smart Chain. Where can you pick it up? Pancake Swap. So good luck getting your hands on it unless you know how to use Pancake Swap. And I don't think a lot of the newbies know how to use Pancake Swap, but it's got all this one here. Yes. Whoever just shilled that, shout out to you for shilling that, Sir Crypto, because you're right. I think some other people have been shilling Berry. But again, the thing is, do you know how to use Pancake Swap? If you know how to use Pancake Swap, then you're in the money. So Berry data, I would say, definitely has the indicators, not professional financial advice, but you look at the market cap, it's an Oracle, assuming the team is not a rug pull, because that's what you have to watch out for. When the market's moving so quickly, you get these startups and you could get these potential rug pulls. So I'm always looking at the team. I'm always paying attention to the team. So that's I've got to know who the team is. I've got and coming onto this Berry website, they haven't made their team very available here. I mean, I want to know who's behind it. I mean, I want to know where they're coming from, and I don't see anything about the team here. So that's a red flag. They have a lot of green flags going for them, but when it comes to finding out who's behind the project, I want to know, and I don't see it. So the anons, the anonymous guys are not, they're not Satoshi. So sorry. Gabe, he just did a super chat. So I'll give Gabe a shout out and make some mention here. Where do you think we are on this bull cycle? Lots of euphoria, lots of it, but can you tell us your opinion on taking profits on your main HODL positions? Wow, that is such a deep question, because every single night before I go to bed, I think about Are we at the top? Every time when I wake up in the morning, I think about how I can analyze this market, but I end up still hanging in there. So that is a really philosophical, deep question. I would say there is no doubt about it. We are in a state of euphoria. I mean, in order for people to make money, someone's got to lose money, right? In a market, that's just how markets work. And so I would say right now what I'm seeing is tons of euphoria, tons of uptrend, but then I flash over and I look at the stock market and I'm like, the stock market's been overbought. It's been in a state of euphoria and parabolic runs for the most part, all of 2020, and even before that. Why can't the crypto market, a growing asset class, do the exact same thing? Why can't it? No, now the stock market has a lot more legitimacy, with everything with the regulation than we have here. So that's why we have to watch out for these rug pulls, especially if you get something that comes out of nowhere like Binance Smart Chain and then a whole bunch of rug pulls and scams get built on that platform. That could be a major prick to the bubble. Now, let's hope that's not existing, but something like that could really just send in the regulators and slow the whole dang thing down. But the stock market's been the stock market's a lot bigger mechanism or a lot bigger machine to move than what you've got with the crypto, the digital asset class. I mean, if you just look at Tesla is one of those projects that just keeps going up. Shopify just keeps going up. I would like to know who's working on something like e-commerce in the crypto space, or is that just the digital asset class just doesn't have a need for something like that, because the only things that are in need right now are basically ledger type stuff, smart contract kind of things like that are related to finance. Remember back in the old days, you used to have like medical documents on the smart chain, rental properties on the smart chain. Now they went away from all that and they just replaced it basically with oracles. But I would say it's really hard to dial in, although there's tons of we're over. Too many people are way too excited. But then again, you can't compare this to 2017. We've already kind of exceeded 2017. I mean, we're at $52,000 Bitcoin, $2,000 Ethereum, and we're holding on pretty good. I would say one thing to keep in mind would be, I would think that taxes could slow down people will take profit because they'll have to pay taxes. And I think that might actually, so they're like, I've got lots of crypto around. And so they start selling off some of their crypto to go pay taxes for 2021. So that may be something that that I'm actually watching, is how are people going to pay their taxes if they've been trading very successfully in 2021. By the end of the year, are they just going to say, well, okay, I'll take out a couple Bitcoin and Ethereum to go pay that tax bill because I'm up big time? I don't know. That would be something that I would keep an eye on. I just thought people are tired of being behind on stuff like DOT, ADA, ICOs, ETH pricing out of the poor, so they jump on BSC for some accessible gains. You could say that. DJ charges hard 2010 from 2017. All right, man. CRO, crypto.com seems solid, stable, and going up. Crypto.com has been like a lame duck, and now all of a sudden it starts going up. It was really a lame duck for the last 3 months, I would say. I mean, it didn't have any price action. And I mean, in September, it was trading at 16 cents. Now it's at 11 cents. I would say there's better investments out there than crypto.com, unless crypto.com says they're not just a medium of exchange, they're not just payments, but now they're doing something like a smart chain or something like this, something NFT or some sort of yield farming. Who knows what they add in there, but they need to one up whatever they're doing right now. Just being a medium exchange, it's highly competitive. But they've done decent. They've really pissed off a lot of people with their card and their staking, because they changed the rules midway. They tell you, if you stake this, stake that. So crypto.com, I like the app. I think it's a great exchange. I like the app to exchange, but in terms of actually having the governance token, you know, in order to double your money, it's got to go to 22 cents. I think it can happen. I think it can happen. It's long overdue, but not too impressed with what they did from September all the way to now, although they are moving up. So I would anticipate they keep moving up, but it's at what rate, right? So thanks to the 58 people who crushed the like button. Tom Crypto, thank you, Jeff. Because of you in November, I learned about altcoins and became a full-time crypto researcher. Well, that's good, Tom. But you did it on your own. But I credit you for doing it. Let's see here. Shane, shout out to you. 3 trillion this cycle, and the numbers seem kind of wild, but maybe 4 to 5 trillion. So you guys are asking where this whole market cap can go. T Holmes says, I'm still learning NFTs. All right, let's get back into some coins and projects now that we got new people coming on here. Let's get the new people's top picks for coins. So go ahead and drop your top picks for the week right now in the comments. Can you have a look at WanChain? WanChain has been coming up. I remember WanChain was like, it was popular in 2018 and then kind of fell off, but it's kind of coming back. It's kind of coming back. So if you held on to WanChain, you're making a comeback. But if you bought WanChain back when it was like over $7, $8, still hasn't even reached a penny. So you're gonna have to wait a little bit. But it's like Icon. I made an investment in Icon about December, and it was trading around about around 35 cents maybe. And now it's at 219. So I was pretty happy about that. That was actually one of my best investments. Unfortunately, I only put like $800 into it, but still, I mean, it's up significantly. Just don't ever try to stake Icon. You will not be a happy person staking Icon. That is probably the most complicated coin to stake, but it's a great investment. I mean, they're going to have to fix that. But I mean, we've seen Icon before trading at $11. It's still at 212. I'm not saying buy that though. I'm not trying to pump it. I'm not trying to say buy it. I'm just saying for me, Icon was surprisingly a good investment. When I saw it trading at 35 cents, a Korean project, I said, it's going to go up. I was happy with 3x, 4x, but obviously it did a lot more than that. Okay, I'm seeing some coins coming in here. You guys are pumping your bags here, but mostly just Litecoin. That's all you guys got is Litecoin? Doge. Oh, I see some Doge, guys. Oh, I see OVR to the moon. So let's see where OVR is. This is a really cool project. I think the only way you can get OVR right now is on Uniswap. They've added one more exchange, but you're going to have to learn how to use Uniswap. If you guys are trying to use Uniswap, what you need to do, this is how you do it. You go download the Coinbase wallet or the Trust wallet or some wallet, okay? Make sure you write down all of the passphrases to the backup of your wallet, because if you lose that, you lose your phone, you'll never be able to access your wallet again. It can be intimidating, but you need a wallet to interface with Uniswap. But once you have that wallet, you go on this channel and you watch our Uniswap training video that we've made, okay? Because we did make that video. And that's how you get right in there with Uniswap. Now, the downside to using Uniswap that everyone's going to say all the time is, I can't stand the fees. I mean, this morning I tried to make a trade. They wanted $81 in miner fees. I'm like, dude, who are these miners that are charging $81? Well, it's, network congestion, right? So it's just at what point in time does Ethereum solve that? And what are they doing with all these miner fee profits? But if you look at OVR, if you can get your paws on it, I mean, it's still at such a low market capitalization, just 37 cents. I mean, this is one of those projects that you just compare it against Decentraland. I mean, so this one's got like a $2 million market cap. Take it up against Decentraland. I mean, Mana, and that one's sitting at $455 million market cap. So $500 million. I mean, it's like basically they're working on the exact same thing. Go look at OVR.ia for real. For those of you in the audience, go look at OVR. Go do your own analysis. Look at OVR, compare it against Decentraland, Mana, and then tell yourself, why the heck would you buy Mana right now when you could buy OVR for a lot better price. I mean, you'd have to be like, I don't know, something would have to be clicking for you to make you think that that wasn't just a great opportunity to buy. I mean, I almost think OVR is even further ahead on the curve than Decentraland. So whoever just said OVR, they're kind of onto something there. They're not exactly blowing hot smoke. But hey, you know, again, we've always got to watch out for rug pulls, because that's like that's the big thing. And the more coins you get into, you know, you got to keep your eye. You got to sleep with one eye open with all of these projects and these leads, making sure they're not trying to do anything cute, because we haven't really seen any crazy rug pulls here recently, but we saw them in 2017 and 2018. Solid Liquid says, do not trade on Uniswap. Why is that? So tell me why not to trade on Uniswap. Are you talking about because of the fees? Oh yeah, the gas on Uniswap is the price you pay to get early access. I mean, where else are you going to get these tokens? I mean, it is what it is. There's no doubt about it. The miner fees on Uniswap are absurd. Okay, Twin Port says, Jay, in Uniswap, you can turn the gas speed way down and make it cheaper. Will it still work and swap? It might not process, but if you go to 0.5, that might make it a little bit better. I mean, I'd have to take a full look here on everything. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, gas is going to take your money. If you're only bringing $100 or $200 in there, you know, gas is going to take $80. So you're only really investing $120 into OVR. But again, all it has to do is go to a $4 million market cap, and you made some pretty decent money. So I mean, it's easier to move it. But yeah, Uniswap, unfortunately, it's going to take a lot of miner fees. That's why everyone's trying to go over to a Pancake Swap right now. E-commerce, SPI. Is that the shopping network? SPI. It's kind of like, I was looking at ShipChain and all that. Obviously, this has a really good market cap. It's already been pumped really hard. So it went up to 55, currently sitting at 26. It's consolidated. Probably a decent time to step in if it checks out as a solid project in your experience. Crypto shopping experience, buy from Amazon, Walmart, and eBay with over 100 cryptocurrencies. Okay, so what are these guys exactly calling themselves in terms of? I don't like the price. I like the price, but I don't like the fact that they didn't make this more of a higher circulating supply. I don't understand why they would have done that, because a coin like this could do a lot better if they had a higher circulating supply. That's just my take on it. So that's how I feel. Yeah, we don't really talk charts here. So I do screen share videos when I'm not doing live. I do live. I don't really mess with the software for live. So we do a lot of discussions, but I also do screen shares where you don't even see my face and I just talk. The thing about the charts, I don't really play with charts. I found that you can spend all day getting lost in charts, but every time you look at someone trying to do technical analysis and try and do charts, is they always say this: it could go up or it could go down. I mean, have you ever? Yeah, you get these people who try to, they try to step out of their comfort zone and say, I guarantee it's going to go up, or I guarantee it's going to go down. I mean, I've watched a couple TA guys just basically say, here in the last 72 hours, they guarantee it was going to go down, and it didn't. I've watched TA guys guarantee a lot of different things, and I'm just like, that's great. You know how to play with charts. You know how to put wedges in there. You know how to talk about head and shoulders. You know how to talk about all this. But the charts, that's a distraction. I think what you really need to be paying attention to is the news. Who's really buying? Because you won't see the institution. You won't see the micro strategy purchase in there. You won't see the grayscale purchase in there. You won't see the Wall Street investors. You won't see BlackRock in the charts, because when that happens, how are you going to see that in a chart? That's just a decision that their executives decided to make. And so when you have people trying to talk about charts. It's fun. It's a great way to waste your time. But I think it's maybe 25% of the whole thing. So if you're caught up on charts, I think you'd be better off wasting your time watching news stories about crypto and following people on Twitter than trying to mess with these charts. And I'm just telling you, that's just what I've seen. Okay, Singularity Net. Everyone keeps pumping this Singularity Net in this chat. I mean, is everyone over here like from the Reddit group Singularity Chat or what? Singularity Net. All right. So far, I think I remember this project from a long time ago. Let's see here. Okay, Global AI. They talk the big game. First thing I need to know before I even go to any of these, where's their team? If it's another Anon team, I'm not even going to mess with it because I'm not doing Anon teams. Anyone who's any team who's creating a project and they're going anonymous, they just don't. I just can't do it right now. They do have their team on there. Okay. All right. So shout out to these guys. They do have their team on the website. Now I can actually agree to look them over. AI Marketplace. I need to know a little bit more. They are payments. They're a marketplace. I think this one may be a decent project to take a good hard look at for everyone in the audience. So I think Singularity Net, you can take a look at this one. So that's how I look at it. Show me your yield farming. I want to see everyone's yield farming top picks. I'm big on yield farming right now. Throw some yield farming at me. UBT. I'll take a look at UBT, but I want to see some yield farming projects to take a look at. Unibright, yeah, Unibright's having a huge hour. It's having a huge 24-hour period. Unibright is just pumping like to the moon here. But Unibright's been a good project. I haven't really talked too much about it on this channel, but it is a solid project. And I'm not just saying that because it's having a big day. It's been one of those projects that people could have easily. I mean, I was just in so many projects. I didn't get into this one. I took a look at it and I liked it when I saw it, and I should have got into it, but I didn't really miss out too much. And I think it's still got. I think it's good. I wouldn't buy it right now on this massive pump. I'd wait for it to consolidate a little bit, but give it 24 or 48 hours, and you can consider. Who knows? Maybe it goes to $2 that quick, but I'd wait for it to consolidate. Come off the pump a little bit before I step in. I'm okay with getting into projects when they start going up, 10, 15%. But once they go to like 100%, 50%, 60%, 45%, I wait for them to come back and consolidate before I actually buy them. So I'll do a little research on them. It gives me that window of research, and then that's what I'll do then. Hey, Mark, thanks, man. Mark Inez, thank you so much. Okay, APY. You guys are still big on APY. APY got the BitBoy pump. So BitBoy pumped it. Shout out to BitBoy for pumping it, of course. He put it on the map. But it went up to 460. Now it's sitting at 360. Looks like it consolidated. So now you can maybe consider taking a good hard look at APY Finance. I actually bought some APY Finance here recently. And I would say, yeah, I think this one has to be on your list. And their team is right there. So, yeah, I would say APY Finance, probably a solid play. Not professional financial advice, but hey, I think APY Finance, and you could get that on HotBit for those of you who have a HotBit account, you don't have to use Uniswap. So, yeah, I think it's reasonable. I think it's got some upside still from here. And I don't think too many people got burned by it to hate it, right? So APY Finance, I'd probably say crush the likes for that one. Who's doing the dumpster dives? Let's see. Where's the dumpster divers? T Holmes. I mean, if you guys got something under $5 million market cap, those are the ultimate low cap, micro cap gems. I love to hear about those. Let's see here. I see a lot of pirate chains coming in, but I'm not going to get into pirate chain. I already looked at that before. and I wasn't like too blown away with Pirate Chain. I guess I could look at it again. I don't know. For some reason, I was not too. Wait, let me make sure. Oh wait, maybe it's not too bad. Oh, that's right. It was a privacy coin, so I said I'm staying away from it because right now there's too much problems with privacy coins. Sorry, guys. Swarm. Swarm, is that the one you guys really want me to look at? Island Hopper TV. Yeah, that's my other channel. Cosmos is having a huge week. Cosmos is having a huge week. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Goose Finance. No, I'm not looking at Goose. I'm not going to look at Goose. If it's a privacy coin, I'm not looking at it. Well, is Goose? Let me take a look at Goose actually, because it might be a good time to take a look. Something tells me that's a Binance Smart Chain. Yeah. Okay. Super low cap. Okay. All right. Super low cap. The reason I was saying no is because it's got those generic name. It's got the generic, that scammy kind of feel, the generic name and the generic logo. But let's take a look at Goose DeFi and see if you guys are onto something here. Farms and staking. The website is super generic. This is a super generic name, super generic logo, and a super generic website. But hey, where's their team? Let's see here. They got Nest. I mean, what are these guys going to do? Are these a rug pull, or is this legit here? That's what I need to know. But oh man, I don't know. This is just getting out of hand. This is what makes me worried about crypto being in a bubble when I start seeing projects like this, and I'm like, jeez. And I mean, it could do something too. That's the crazy thing. It could be like the most legit thing ever, and they end up being super solid. I need to know who their team is though before I get into it. Obviously, a super low capper. Can you guys tell me a little bit more about whether or not you really believe that this is not a rug pull? What NFTs does everyone like, says Chris Henry. Band Protocol. Band is having a huge week. IDOs are the new ICOs. Yeah, IDOs. Well, Polka Starter. There's Polka markets coming up, so take a look at Polka Starter if you guys haven't. If you guys haven't delved in there and taken a look at that yet. Yeah, I used to be with Altcoin Buzz. Still very friendly with Altcoin Buzz. They're a great team. You can get lots of information over at Altcoin Buzz. I do recommend that channel. Please talk about IDOs compared to ICOs. Well, initial DOT offerings versus initial coin offerings. I mean, right now, we need to see what's going to come of that before I can fully analyze it. I mean, it basically smells and seems very similar to ICOs, to be honest with you. Thanks to everyone who's new, subscribers here. We're at 53 minutes into this video. We can keep going. DOT has been doing good, really good. I really like these. Okay, so someone keeps talking about World Token, Polka Starter, DOT. Seems like all the swap coins are mooning. Yeah, all the swap coins are mooning for real, man. Ain't no joke. Engine. Let's take a look at Engine. Someone's giving me a solid project to look at here. Engine. Yeah, Engine. I mean, it was a solid investment. If you were buying Engine at 14 cents, again, this is an altcoin Buzz pick. They gave this to you guys, and it went from 14 cents to 55 cents. So shout out to everyone who's been invested in Engine and the NFT and the gaming platform. So been a solid project, and this one is definitely proving to be legit and something that has long-term potential in a bull market, especially. What's going on, San Diego? Yes. So thanks to all the new subscribers here. I can see you guys. Low Cap DeFi's Plasma Pay. Can you check out Regal Finance 2? Yeah, Plasma Pay has had a big week, but it's slowing down a little bit. But that could be a good thing for new buyers. A Regal Finance, man, that's got those high. See, it's got that high price, low circulating supply, and it just scares away people from getting too excited about it. But if the tech backs it up, then it's going to be something. But let's take a look. Now, why would someone buy this over Plasma Finance, right? So that's like the big question. Okay, they've got farming and staking. That's big. That's big. That's pretty big, guys. Okay, yield farming. I mean, that's big. I'm liking that. I need to know, where's this project located out of, and are they where are they located, and where's the founders? Now, if we go to Plasma Finance, so it's on a dip, so that's good for all the new buyers. Let's see what Plasma Finance has going on their website. Everything you need in one place. Let's see the fiat on ramps. I'm just seeing if they've made any updates here. Top protocols supported. I still think Plasma Finance seems to be a solid is a gem. I don't see why I don't need to just be very bullish on Plasma Finance, to be honest with you. Someone tell me otherwise. I guess it's hard to get your hands on Plasma because it's not on very many exchanges. But it's getting more listings, so that's a positive. But it is on HotBit. Seems like HotBit has all these low cappers. That's the one who seems to be pulling through for us on the low cap coins. It's HotBit. HotBit. What's the deal with HotBit? But I'd be careful with HotBit for sure. I wouldn't fall in love with that. I would just buy and maybe exchange it and maybe consider moving it. I don't know. I don't know enough about HotBit to advocate for it. I mean, it's been legit so far. It's definitely got a lot of options as an exchange, but that's where you're getting a lot of these projects. What's going on, Clover picking harp? Unibright, SWM killed it for me today. I'm loving Barnbridge Bond as well. I've been rocking with you since 2017, Jeff. Altcoin Buzz style. Oh, wow. So what are you talking about? Bond. Let me take a look at Bond. Thanks for the super chat, man. Bond. Barnbridge. All right. Let's take a look here. Decent market cap. Okay. It's been around 3 months. Let me take a look. Tokenized risk protocol. Smart yield. Yeah, I think Bond is something that I would continue to investigate. It's too soon for me to really get too excited about it right now without knowing enough about the team. But, oh, the team right there. Let's see here. They are out of where? Where are they located? This could be an interesting project. I would say if you guys are out in the audience, I would consider, I would say start researching Barnbridge. They appear to be working on something here. So that's my take on it. Oh man, Substratum, dude. Oh gosh, Substratum. What a Substratum got everyone in crypto. I think everyone who was invested in cryptocurrency in 2017 and 2018 held some sort of Substratum, however you want to say it. And what did they do? Like, that was the weakest sauce thing that they could have ever pulled. Like, that right there was like, I mean, they got all this hype. You know, now when we see something, the project that kind of functions like Substratum, sub as we used to call it, it's like big red flag. I'm like, I mean, I think everyone out there held some sub. It was so easy to get your hands on sub, right? And it just totally, it pooped the bed, definitely. I mean, how do you poop the bed? Like that doesn't happen, and they did it. I mean, it's just crazy. Anyone know any y'all in one low cappers like Plasma Finance? Yeah, see, so people want to know about low cappers. If you got anything under a $5 million market cap, put it out there so we could take a look at it, because right now I'm following the same protocol for all this stuff. If you guys are shilling me a coin, I'm looking. I want to know the team's not anonymous. I want to know what they're working on before I go ahead and take a deeper dive into it. Because if you guys land me on a page and I'm like, no, this is the team's anonymous, They're not really working on anything serious. It's like that Goose swap, or Goose Finance. I mean, it's got a real nice market cap, but I mean, it just doesn't look legit. Sorry, I mean, the logo in and of itself, it's like some dude just took some clip art off the internet. He probably didn't even hire some dude on Fiverr to make the logo, and now he's calling it a project, and he built some cheap website. I still think OVR is the next Matic. We've had some people talk about Buried Data, but I can't find any information on Buried Data's team. And so until I have some information on their team, I'm kind of like staying away from it. They do have what appears to be everything that I like, an Oracle on the Binance Smart Chain, but I can't find anything on the team, so I can't talk about it. So I'm basically following the same protocol for everything here when I'm talking about it. And I always go back to Plasma Finance, OVR. These are some of the, top tier options that we have right now. Badger DAO and Fuse Network. I have not looked at any of those. Let's see here. So someone's got something. I did talk about Buried Data, but it didn't exactly come up as the most solid situation. I didn't like, but I don't know everything. I mean, the logo tells a lot about a project. And some of these projects, the logos they're creating are. It's okay to have a basic logo, but to just be using some generic clip art and just some generic name, it's like, hi, I'm going to create desk finance. Hi, I'm going to create face mask finance. Hi, I'm going to create hat finance. It's like, that's where they're at right now. I mean, pancake burger swap. And I'm like, oh gosh, really? I mean, but they're like the greatest new tech because they're on the Binance Smart Chain. So as Binance Smart Chain moves too fast, I think there is a possibility they move too fast because they do say slow and steady wins the race, but Binance right now moving very fast. Pretty much everyone and their mom is getting on that platform building something, and I don't see how they could probably control all that because it seems like there's going to be some rug pulls. So I would just say, just be on the lookout for some of that, even though there is opportunity to make a lot of money on that Binance Smart Chain right now. Patcoin or Potcoin, I remember that one, man. I don't know. There's some dude on Twitter who took that one over, didn't he? So we'll see. YFI. Okay, Ikami, OMI. I'll take a look at Okami for you. OMI. Tommy, let's see. Do we got a gem here? Do we got a gem? Have we been turned on to a gem? So far, it's checking out. Ooh, hey, where's the team? I need to see the team. I mean, I'm liking everything I saw, unless I cannot find the team. Can you tell me about the team? So far, this one seems like it's checking out. Mark, what's up, man? Mandala Exchange fits your guidelines. It's on BSC. It's like a poor man's Binance. Looks good to me. I will take a look at Mandala Exchange, Mark. Thanks for turning us on to that. Some of you guys, as I build a rapport with you, I know that you guys don't just shill out, scam coins. I'll take you more legitimately. And obviously, I'm starting to build a rapport with some of you guys like Mark, some of these other guys, Tom, the crypto man, and T. Holmes, obviously. But some more of you guys, I'm going to get familiar with you. D. Sirish, Fuse Network. Oh, yeah, it's been a while since we talked about Fuse. Let's take a look at Fuse Network. This one that was just pumped out, though, Ikami, OMI, I want to know more about the team. It's brand new. It's got my attention. So thanks to shout out to you guys, Collectibles and NFT. But I do need to know more about the team. If they're not anonymous, I will look more into Ikami, OMI. So I think that could be something really important to add in there. But Fuse Network, I think it's solid. Hey, Blockchain Bull, any other? Yeah, right. So Songbird's asking about low capper gems like PPay and OVR. We're looking into that. We're going to the community to see what they got. We were getting some answers like this Ikami that just came up. I'm looking at it, but we still need to know more about the team. So anyone who can provide that information about economy, thank you. We'll wait. Yeah, I remember QuantStamp. QuantStamp, I mean, it's QSP, right? I mean, is QuantStamp even? Dude, no, QuantStamp was doing some stuff back in the day. I mean, they were like legit working on some innovative tech, and that's why they pumped so big. And then they just, I don't know what did they just stop working when it went bearish and possible. And then it's like Blue. Remember Blue? I was like, what's going on with Blue Protocol? And I mean, you're talking about like that project is basically dead. But that there was a demand for Blue Protocol because there were so many scams out there. Everyone was like, yeah. So Blue comes in talking about how they're like looking to protect the crypto space, and they pumped massive. They went from like 1 penny all the way up to $1.30. I mean, that was like 130x, and then they just like went away. And nowadays, you try to go to Blue Protocol and see what they're up to, and even their community Twitter, I think they just kind of just like went away. But you would think they would have come back with something like kind of cool with all the gains they had. But that was another one of them. So we've got experience with how some of this stuff just turns into whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to call anything too crazy right now. Small cap coins. Well, most people buy those on Uniswap, but people don't like Uniswap because of the miner fees. So that's what's going on. It's like if you're going to invest in Uniswap, most people are probably saying you need to be bringing at least $400 worth of Ether into it because you're going to get hit with $80 in miner fees. And people are like, they just can't justify it. But when you're thinking about the gains that are possible with these low cappers going from, $10 million market cap to $100 million market cap, that's 10x, makes that $80 gain look like minuscule because you just wipe that off. That's why, but not professional financial advice. I'm just saying, like, think about it. Go through the steps. Be like, all right, I'll pay an $80 miner fee. I don't really want to do that, but the potential here is 10x. So it'll more than cover that, so you get these kind of scenarios, but no one likes to pay these miner fees on Ethereum's network right now. So hopefully that answered it. MFT is going to be big. Let me take a look at MFT. MFT. Hi-Fi Finance. Oh, yeah. I've been hearing about these guys. So I don't know too much about these guys. There's a lot of these finance projects out there. They lend and borrow against your crypto without any surprises. So far, from my experience, staking has worked. So we'll see. Hi-Fi lending protocol could be a big thing. Again, we need to keep an eye on it, but I'm not so sure I see their team on this website. But I'll do some more research on Hi-Fi Finance. Anchor. Let me take a look at ANKR. Let's take a look. That's not a low capper. That is not a low capper, but it could be a solid project. I mean, it's been mooning here recently. Connect Web3 in minutes. Okay, this could be a legit project. They're a lot further along than calling them a low capper. Did you call them a mid cap or a low cap? I would call it more of a mid cap, that one. Salt. Yeah, Salt is basically doing what Anchor is doing. I mean, Salt kind of went away themselves. I don't know what the deal is. So, okay, you guys are asking what's up with altcoin buzz. So the reason I started this new channel is because I wanted a new channel with a new slate audience. So it's not that I don't want to work with altcoin buzz, because I would. I like every single person. I like Maddie. I like Shosh. I like every person as friends and as colleagues on altcoin buzz. The reason I started a new channel is because I wanted a clean slate channel to build on with the algorithm. That's why it's like a new blockchain, right? So, but I highly recommend all you guys still keep up with altcoin buzz because they got solid information. They're a huge team and working on some big things over there. So that's the deal. I would love to work with them, but I wanted a clean slate algorithm to work with, because also the audience got used to different narrators and stuff. And so now I start a new channel from scratch You guys know me right off the bat, and so that's why. Sorry, I mentioned Economy. Have you checked the white paper? Have it right. I told you about Economy. We need to know what's up with the team. Who's the team? Where's the team from? Hello, Crystal from Alaska. Yeah, hopefully I answer your question, Bighorn. Tron, not so much. I'm not talking about Tron so much. Zilliqa is a decent project. Tron is. Don't you guys ever watch Marcus Brownlee? Where he talked about how Tron or somehow Lindsay Lohan was paid some fee to shill Tron and talk the lingo, and then basically it was like, I don't know, man. Tron just always does that kind of weird stuff. They just don't want to do it the old-fashioned way and just create great stuff that people trust. And so that's why people just really have a sour taste in their mouth. I mean, in this kind of market, if Tron was a legit project, it would have easily gone to like 20 cents, but it stayed stuck around, what is it, like at 5 or 6 cents. So I think you could get better gains elsewhere and not have to deal with the drama that goes along with Justin Sun. nothing against Justin Sun. I'm sure he's a interesting enough guy. But I think I'm good on Tron. What are you saying? How high can Polkadot price get? Oh, wow. When you're looking at Polkadot, I mean, it's like Binance is about to do what Polkadot was supposed to do or could do. So keep an eye on Binance. If Binance starts running away with it, which it has been, you can anticipate that when DOT has its day, it will follow suit in terms of market cap. I mean, Polkadot just dipped down to $27 billion market cap. Binance just went to $32 billion and just became the number 4 project cryptocurrency. So definitely something big there. Something big going on with that. Yeah, I mean, Tron, you can ride these waves with these projects and make trades here and there and make some profits. But we'll see. Oh, you've been holding ADA that long? That's a long time. You rode ADA way up and then you rode it way down and now you're riding it way back up again. Hopefully at some point in time you do take profits on something. I mean, unless you think it's got world changing potential, but I'd like to see that you guys make some profits. I mean, look, I'm not trying to pretend to be like this really nice guy, this good guy, blah, blah, blah. I'm saying this is what I want everyone to succeed. I want myself to succeed. And I think that if everyone's happy, everyone's happy. I don't like to see the sourness in the community. But when I say that I want everyone to succeed, it's not. I'm not saying that because it's like music to your guys' ear. You're like, yeah, Jeff's our people's champ. I'm not trying to be that guy. I'm saying, like, why would I not want you guys to succeed? So I think it's really important that everyone succeeds because that keeps the vibe positive. But hey, you guys got to realize you're not going to win every bet, right? It's like the main thing is it's like being a free throw shooter in basketball. You want to get your free throw percentage to 90%. So if you're gonna make 10 bets, you lose one, you're still 90%, or maybe 7 out of 10 on the low rate. But what I'm saying is you can't be scared to lose. It's like playing football, right? If you're gonna play football, you can't be scared to get hit because you'll never score a touchdown. If you're too scared to get tackled, you're never going to get the ball and get in the game and go run for a touchdown. So, yes, I want you guys to be successful overall, but I also don't want you guys to be scared to like take some L's because L's are going to happen. It's just that's how it is when you're investing. So, when I say all these things, it's that I want you to be strong mentally. I want you to be prepared for the market and myself. I mean, yeah, I want to win them all. I want to win every single one. I don't want to miss any shots. I don't want to like get tackled. I want to run for every touchdown. I want to be the best player in the game, this and that. But at the end of the day, you got to be ready to realize that some projects you just got to cut ties with, take your losses. It's good for taxes. I mean, capital gains, you could take some L's on capital gains, especially if you're making up for it in other areas. You just get out of one project that's dying and you go into one that's moving. So that's the way I look at it. No, I didn't just get done fishing or surfing. I got done hiking today. I was hiking. I hiked the mountain. Do you still have travel channel? Yeah, I still have my travel channel called Island Hopper TV. Oh man, what do you guys got going on? Algo is starting to get more dApps and is set to Java to allow old school coders to build dApps. Yes, I like projects that move fast and efficiently. Really, truly, I like that. So that's why I like what's going on with Polkadot, because they're so efficient. Polkadot is just very on the fly, they have a lot of agility. I like the agility. It's like the cheetah, right? I like cheetahs because they have agility. I like projects that have agility. I like Ethereum, but I don't like their miner fees. I like Binance Smart Chain, but I don't like all of these crazy projects that are just popping up out of nowhere. And that sounds like a little bit of a problem for the market, although there is a lot of money to be made. But that's intense euphoria happening with Binance. So be careful with the Binance Smart Chain projects. Crystal says, thanks for teaching everyone new to crypto. I remember you from 2017. You have solid advice. You taught me so much about the blockchain and charts, how to spot bad projects. Thank you. Yeah, I'm actually not a big charts guy, but I did show some basics about charts. You know, I definitely look at charts, but I'm not the type of guy who's going to get deep into like making a 15-minute, 25-minute video about the charts for Ethereum. But I do show some charts. You're right, Crystal. So thanks. Where are you watching from, Crystal? Did you say Colorado? What do I like for NFTs? I like Sand. I like Terra Virtua. What do you guys like? Serum Network. I don't know about that one yet. I would take Injective Protocol. I have NF Loot Box. Okay, I've been hearing about the NF Loot Box. Oh, Alaska, that's right. For some reason, I thought Colorado, but you did say Alaska earlier. Matthew says, did I hike PS Swap Peak? No, actually, I did not. I hiked the McDowell's. Is Super Farm and NFT a scam? I don't know. I don't think it's a scam. I think Elio, no. I would say no. It's probably not. I wouldn't even have thought that it would even be questionable if it was a scam. Honestly, I think Elio has been in the space for a long time. He's very well versed. He knows the lingo. He's very intelligent, and I think he's just learned a lot. And now he's decided to create his own project. And so I would say it's like Data Dash. You know, Data Dash now is very passionate about Digifox. Digifox is okay as a platform. We'll see where it goes from here, but they've made some big moves. Razor Network, Ravencoin. Thanks to the 99 people who crushed up the likes. Did you take a look at AME Pay? Let me take a look at AME Pay. AME Pay. Thanks to all the new subscribers that are out there coming in. I see you guys. And don't forget to turn on the bell. Okay, good market cap. Let's see here. So far, shop, ecosystem, tools, about us. Where's their team? I'm not doing anything until I see these guys' team. They got a team here. Okay, all right. So they're available. Looks like they've got a lot of people working on their project. So that's interesting. I would say this is something to add to your radar to continue to research. They're playing music. Interesting project, I will say that. But I got to get off their website because it was playing music. T. Holmes says, you live in Arizona. You seem like a Florida kind of dude. Yeah, I was just in Florida for 2 weeks. That's why I didn't make too many videos for a while there, because I was in Miami, Key West. I really like Tampa Bay. I don't necessarily like Tampa. I like Tampa Bay. So I like Clearwater. I like St. Pete. I like Sarasota, but I really like Clearwater. So yeah, Clearwater is a pretty good place. I would live in Clearwater, Florida. But I don't know if I could handle that humidity. Arizona is pretty good. I like San Diego also, and I love Hawaii. I'm a nomad. I'm a digital nomad. The whole reason I love crypto is because I want to be a digital nomad for a living. I want to live out of my suitcase and go around to various places around the world and live in Tulum and Cancun and Puerto Rico and the Cayman Islands and Dubai and Greece, because that's just what charges me. That's what gets me going. That's what motivates me in life. Meeting people from all over the world and all that. Oh yeah, San Diego said you saw the plants that I planted in my backyard. I grew a big garden in my backyard out here in Arizona. TLM says I love Clearwater. Yeah, I love Clearwater, Florida too, man. Dunedin, it is beautiful. All right, guys. So I've been on this for an hour and 20 minutes. I'm gonna go get some dinner and go get something to eat and go take a shower. See you guys next time. NBA Top Shot Flow. Yeah, that's a good one, Bruce. You're right about that. Thanks to all the new subscribers and the 104 people who crushed the like button. And we will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for hanging out.